Okay, so let's talk about the Hermit. So in typical tarot, the archetype of the Hermit is shown as a man. Looks like he might be standing on top of a cliff. He's holding a lantern. He's holding a staff. He's in a robe. In some cases, his head is covered, in some not. But he's going inside. He's leaving everything behind. My Hermit, which is right here, is an image of a woman. Her brain is exposed. She's naked. She's exposed. She's sort of in a dark gray card. So there's a sense of isolation. There's a penis and a vulva on each side of her. So her again representing all the sides, and her shadow is very dark. So even though there is darkness in this card, the card is not a card. It's not a card of anything wrong. It's actually a card that I think when it's pulled, or when you look at that card, it's an opportunity. It's a card of an opportunity to start to sort of move away from outer trappings and really start to dig within and to start to learn more about who you are. And it's really interesting in this day and age to get this card because, of course, you know, this is big conversation about media and about electronics as my computer lights glare in my eyes and how we are so addicted. And the Hermit is the card that represents shutting it down, shutting it off, going away. And you don't literally have to go to a mountaintop, you know, and maybe years ago, that's what people did. I was talking to a friend about magic the other day, and what might look like magic now is not the same as ancient magics. So what you need to do now is maybe just sit and meditate, sit quietly, take a bath, whatever it takes to kind of get away from all the outside noise and to discover who you are, to find inner peace. And so the Hermit to me is the exploration and start the discovery of inner peace, and sort of that kind of going deeper into your subconscious, and allowing your conscious mind to maybe take a little break. And so my story about that, I feel like I've done this so many different times in so many ways, but really, I'm going to be 53 in less than a week, and I think it's in this last year of my life more than any before that I think that inner peace has come to me in a way that I have never experienced before. So I've gone through the phase of manic happiness. I've gone through the phase of screaming, yelling, tantruming, going crazy. I've been mature. I've been immature. I don't know. It's all, you know. I've done it all. But now I'm really. I feel like the Hermit is. I don't know, maybe this isn't right, but I feel like it's sort of that message that if you're never there, but you're in a place where you allow.
Mommy, can you rewind a little?
1 minute. You allow all sides of yourself to be great, to be good, to be. That's not right. You allow the perfection, and I've used this before, but I think it's so key, of whatever happens to be okay, because you feel the sense of inner peace. And when I say inner peace, it doesn't mean you are like Buddha, because, you know, we're alive, we're human, we're embodied here, we're not ethereal in the clouds and in the stars. So we feel certain things as humans, and we react and we respond, and we have to be forgiving of that. But I think as an overall flow, when you've done the inner work, less things get to you. I've had some interesting health news in the last few weeks, and I'm not saying I've been like this the whole time, but I know for a fact, had this happened to me a few years ago, I would have been a fucking mess. And I'm for the most part, I'm pretty good. Like, I can deal with anything. I can be great with anything. I have support. I have my own inner strength support. I have external support, and I just know it's all a gift. And it sounds so corny, but it really is the truth. And the Hermit, it's perfect now. It's perfect when things come at you. You can always go inside. You can move away from the things that distract. And especially, I just want to add, as a creative person, it is so freaking important.